Hello everyone, we're really excited to see you all again today, and we're here to talk about Minetest, and Rowan's going to show you Minetest as well. So Minetest is a virtual world much like Minecraft really, and we at the Hope Project thought that it would be really nice for you all to have somewhere virtual to play together, for you to build all the special things that you would like. Houses, castles, roller coasters, swimming pools, whatever it is that you think would make a world a fun place to be. And really the only limit, as I think Rowan has said, really,
your imagination.
Yes, is your imagination. So this as well, Rowan will talk you through a bit more in a minute. I know he's moving quite fast. But the really key and important place is that this is a fun place that we want all the children who come on to be able to enjoy and to explore and be creative. So please treat all of the things that you find with respect and kindly so that everyone can enjoy them. Because actually, as you'll see, people have put an awful lot of effort into making things and setting things up to start the world off. There's been children who've just been exploring it over the last week to check how it works. So please come into the world, add to things and have lots and lots of fun. And now over to Rowan just to tell you a bit about it and show you around.
So you'll spawn like this. You'll just spawn here. You'll spawn in this big cube thing that me and my friend took ages to build.
Maybe Rowan, for those who've never played it before, you can explain how you're moving around and how you open doors.
So how you play, you see my keyboard here, yeah? You press W to move forwards like this, okay? Like S to move backwards, A to move this to the left, and then D to move to the right. Then you got my mouse here. So if I go to the door, it is left click to open up the door, as you see. Just press that here. And then to break stuff, you press the right key. So, and then over here is my brother's house. Okay. This is a house which went wrong. As you can see here, we've got this giant bridge all across the water, so you don't have to be doing this all the time, just going like this, just swimming. Just going swimming around. You probably don't want that. So, yeah. And then here's the Hope logo and here's the welcome sign. Now if we carry on further, like my mum said, you can build anything which you want, and she mentioned a roller coaster. Here's what you can just hop into one of these if you can grab. And now, as you can see, my person is playing on the roller coaster. And how you get out is the shift button, so which is right here. Sorry if you couldn't see that. Yeah. So how you do is shift and then right click. There. Now I'm out, and then I've got a copy of the minecart, so if I want to play again, you can play again. Here's a waterfall, which we haven't finished off yet, but here it is. And then here's one of my friend's house as well, up to our bridge here. So this is their house. You're probably wondering what happens if you die, because normally I see people are quite scared of that. All you do, you come here and then you spawn where you last slept or into that little area. So it's nothing scary, so don't worry. Please don't break anyone else's creation. Even if you don't like it, still theirs, it's not yours.
I think it's worth saying that at the end of the Hope Project, we're hoping to be able to set this up in the exhibition when we all come together, so that actually people will be able to look around and see what you've made. And it is a really exciting opportunity because this world is infinite, so there's all sorts of space. I think what Rowan has very kindly done now is give you a quick tour and an idea of what's here. So it'd be brilliant to come in and to explore this, and I'm sure Rowan and the people who are already in would love to have more people to create with.
Yeah.
So if you are interested and if your parents say yes, it's very important for parents to know that actually this world will be for Botley School children only. It's all password protected. It's been made secure by Nigel, so we need to say a big thank you to him. It's also important to say that actually, you know, we're really hoping that you will treat this with kind of kindness and consideration. And parents, please, if children aren't sure how to do this, it's all new to them, please can you encourage them and support them in looking after the world and looking after everybody else in there. So yeah, come and explore and enjoy, and I'm sure Ren looks forward to seeing you soon. Thank you, Ren, and hopefully see you soon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, it's Simon here. I'm just going to quickly show you what Minetest is. It's essentially an open source or free version of the computer game Minecraft, so very similar to Minecraft. And what we've done is we've set up a virtual server, or Nigel set up a virtual server, and we've set it so that only Botley children will be able to play on it and interact with each other. Essentially how it works is once you've installed the program, I'll give instructions how to do that in a minute, you open it up, you type in the password that we would have sent you, hit connect, and you go into a Minecraft world that looks like this. Rowan has created a little path here and a little lobby area for when you first come in, and the idea is multiple children can log in here at the same time and can interact with each other. And you can see Rowan's already built an HP standing for Hope Project over there. One thing I will say is when we email you, we'll send you a default password. To change the password, you simply hit escape and then click on change password, and that will allow you to change your password, and we suggest you do that as soon as you log in. So hopefully that will be helpful. Right, I shall now switch across to the other computer to show you how to install it. Okay, so we've now switched to a Windows 10 machine, and I'll show you how to install Minetest and connect through to the Hope Project server. So go to your favorite web browser, type Minetest. Note it's Minetest and not Minecraft. We're after Minetest. Hit enter, and then it will show the hits for that. So if you then go to the link to the downloads page, and you're interested in the Windows version, and it's this bold one here, the top one, the 64-bit recommended version. Click on that, and it should start download. Opens a download box. You want a save file. Okay, and you should watch it download. And once it's downloaded, if you go show all downloads, you can see the file there. And then what I would normally do is drag that and put it on my desktop there. Now, it is a zip file, which means it's a compressed file. So in order to extract it, if you right click on that, and then you want to click extract all, which is that button there. Ask you where you want to extract it to. You can put this anywhere on your computer that you want. I'll just keep it going to the desktop, hit extract, and you should see a new folder opening up on the desktop, and this will be the program itself, and it will take a little bit of time to extract to that new folder. Okay, so it is just finished extracting, and then it automatically opens up the folder. Now what you can do is I normally delete the zip version of the file so that I have the extracted version right there. And to run the program, you go into Minetest, bin, and then this here is the application file. To save you opening the folder each time, what you can do is right click on it, hit create shortcut, and then I drag that shortcut onto the desktop so that it's there. And then it's simply a case of double clicking that, and it will launch the Minetest program. And in order to join the Hope Project server, you click join game, and we will email you the IP address. So that's the address with numbers. It goes in there. That's where you put the port number, so that will stay at 30,000. Your name can be whatever you want it to be, and then the password we'll send you. And then once you're in the game, you'll need to change your password to something memorable in order to reserve essentially your username. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so to install Minetest on a Mac, go to your favorite search engine, type Minetest in, note Minetest, not Minecraft, hit enter, and you'll then need to go to the downloads page, scroll down, and you see macOS at the bottom. Now it's not a straightforward install with Mac because you have to do it via another bit of software called Homebrew. So if you first click on Homebrew, it takes you to this page and gives you this command. Now what on earth do you do with that? Well, you have to type that into what's called the terminal window in Mac. So if you go up to the magnifying glass in the top right, click on that, type terminal and hit enter. It will open a little box that looks like this. Roughly speaking, it depends how your computer's set up. So what you then need to do is select that command, copy the command, and paste it into that box and hit enter. What will then happen, it says press return or continue, any other key to report, so hit enter. You have to type in your admin password, which is normally the password you use to log into your Mac. Hit enter, and then it will take you through this process, which is installing this software called Homebrew. So it basically downloads the installation software that it needs for Homebrew to run. So this will take a little bit of time. I think doing it on our machines it's taken about 10-15 minutes or so. So the trick is to leave this until you get back to your command prompt, so until it finishes. Okay, so that has taken 5 or 10 minutes or so to install. You get back to the command prompt here. So now you need to install Minetest itself. So what you'll need to do is just go back to the Minetest installation page, which was this one. And you need this command now, brew install Minetest. So copy that command, go to your terminal window, put it in your terminal window, and hit enter again. And now it is the program brew is being used to install the program Minetest. So again, this takes a few minutes to do the installation, not quite as long as the brew installation because it's a smaller program. Okay, so once Minetest has installed onto your computer screen, the terminal will show this, and it's really key here to pay attention to this part here because that tells you where Minetest is installed on your machine. So you won't be able to play it unless you know where the program is because it doesn't automatically put it into your apps folder. So in order to set up, I normally set up a shortcut on the desktop because then we'll be able to easily launch the program. So if you just close, I'm just closing the browser window I was using. If you go to Finder, so you open a normal Finder window, if you hit Go and click on Go to Folder there, it will ask you to enter a path. So here, if you copy this path, so user local opt Minetest, and paste it in there, and hit Go, it should open this browser. You see user local opt Minetest, and there's the Minetest program. Now you could click on that and open it, but what I normally do is do a control click and click make alias, take that alias and drop it somewhere onto my desktop, close that, so it's automatically gone up there. You don't need the terminal anymore, close that, double click on the Minetest alias, and there you go, we are into the Minetest game. So to join the Hope project, you click on join game. The IP address, which we've emailed to you, you put in that box. You make sure this says 30,000, that's called the port. You put in your username, whatever you want that to be, and then initially you put in the password that we've sent you, and then once you're in the game, press escape and change your password to whatever you want it to be. But Rowan will show you how to do that. So I hope that works for you.